So the question is, what should we make of this chaotic first day? Political editor John Delano was following all the action today, and he joins me live over Zoom to talk about it. John, when Lieutenant Governor Fetterman is shouting on day one, I mean, is that something you've seen before?
No, I mean, none of this we've really seen before. This was a real chaos scene. There's no question that the Democrats are very unhappy that the majority Republicans are trying to keep a Democratic incumbent from taking the oath of office for another term. And the bottom line is that when the Republicans got unhappy with Lieutenant Governor Fetterman's rulings, he is the president of the Senate by virtue of being lieutenant governor. They pulled out a rule that they had, and they basically voted him out of the chair. And they put a Republican, the president pro tem, Jake Corman, in as chairman. But of course, as you can see, that's Mr. Corman, or Senator Corman there. No one could ever knock John Fetterman out of a chair. He's way too powerful and big. So Corman just went to a different microphone and tries to rule at the same time that Fetterman's ruling. So you got two presiding officers, one Republican, one Democrat, and it was chaotic at best.
Literally talking over each other the entire time, and it's all stemming from this dispute that you've covered extensively. Republican Nicole Ziccarelli arguing her case against Brewster. When can we expect to see any resolution on that?
Well, the first likely resolution is a federal court decision that could come as early as this Friday, although possibly not till next week, or who knows exactly when. You can't tell a federal judge when to decide. The issue is really quite simple. There's no disputing the facts. The facts are that if you count all the ballots, including mail-in ballots that were not dated by the voter, but were time-stamped as having arrived on time, if you count those votes, Jim Brewster wins. If you don't count those votes, Nicole Ziccarelli wins by 24 votes. The Supreme Court, the state Supreme Court, has said it's okay for Allegheny County to count those votes. And that normally would be the end of it. But Ziccarelli's lawyers are going to the federal court and basically making a couple different arguments why those votes should not be allowed, because state law does not allow for ballots that have not been dated to be counted. But the Supreme Court, of course, as I say, they are allowing it. So, yeah, I mean, you get in the weeds on this stuff. But the bottom line is, will the Republican Senate use their majority to elect a Republican, to seat a Republican who has not been certified the winner in this race?
And if today wasn't exciting enough, looking ahead to tomorrow, Pennsylvania again, you say likely will be in the headlines.
Yeah, because we got members of our own Pennsylvania delegation, Republican members, who are going to dispute the result in Pennsylvania's vote for president. Now, they're not disputing all the Republican wins below the top of the line, but they're saying Joe Biden didn't really win Pennsylvania. And so they're going to dispute those ballots and essentially try to force both the House and the Senate to have a separate vote on whether Pennsylvania's ballots or result or electors should count. And so once again, we will be in the news along with some other states that are being challenged as well. Now, nobody really expects Joe Biden to lose any of this because he did win the Electoral College vote, but there's going to be a lot of drama, and more importantly, there's going to be a lot of yapping back and forth, and it might be, hey, it could be just as chaotic as Harrisburg was today. Oh. We shall see.
Yeah, I don't know which way we want it to go. John Delano, KDKA political editor, thank you for joining me tonight.
Always a pleasure.